Okay, people, after a 7.5 month wait, the day has finally arrived. My sketchbooks are arriving, so I can finally update my stinking shop. I mean, I had a shop update earlier this year. I just thought I was getting ahead of the curve, ordering some sketchbooks like right away after like last year's update. But it took so long. It took even longer than the first time, like way longer. But at least they're finally gonna be here today. I don't know when. I don't have a delivery window. The driver probably will call me before delivery. Tends to be how it goes, but yeah, hopefully they come sooner rather than later because I committed to a shop update the day after tomorrow. Because I got the call yesterday saying they would deliver today. So I was like, okay, let's commit to a date. I have to make it very short because we are moving soon and I need to try to sell as much stuff as possible before we move. This has been a major stress of mine. Like the whole weekend I was just... I was extra frazzled because they said it might be there last week and then it didn't come. But you know, they're finally coming and I've prepared a spot for them. We've been doing more packing. I guess that's the blessing of the sketchbooks arriving later is I've had more chances to pack stuff. So our little couch is gone here and going into this room. A lot of stuff's packed up. Okay, this actually looks like a disaster right now. We were shoving stuff against this wall. This was a big box that I want to keep for packing up, like my big glass display case. I can open it up and it can be one of the many cardboard pieces used to do that. I'm probably gonna have to order more cardboard, but like the shelves are mostly cleared off, the corners cleared out, and the closet's completely empty. Keeping out some essentials, but yeah. Good progress, good progress. We got rid of a lot of furniture too, like putting stuff out on the curb. Going over here, this feels so empty now. This was just packing supplies. This is way cleared out in here. This was the spare bedroom. Bed frame's gone because it was so rickety and falling apart. Side table, same thing. Lamp, I donated. Actually, I think someone took the side table off the side of the curb anyway. Like, I scheduled a large item pickup for the 2 broken things, but I don't think they've come yet since the bed frame's still out there, but someone did take the side table. We're gonna keep the mattress though. And I've prepared a spot for the sketchbooks so they can be put here, and we'll read the side of the box when we bring them in and place them accordingly so that it's easier. So this is a nice big space I didn't think I would have originally, so plenty of room to put the books. We got more packed stuff, and then this corner is stuff we need to get rid of. Some of it will be donated, some of it's trash, but it's all kind of just shoved there, except we're keeping this and that. And this box just isn't full, so sitting open. And in here I've been tidying up, and I got rid of this old broken cat tree that was back there. Like the top piece is broken off and the little ladder. It's technically still usable, but it was a black cat tree and I just don't want it anymore. So it's gone. I put it on the curb, and again, someone just must have taken it. And then we were folding boxes last night, so look at all these. Just trying to be prepared for the shop update. I have other folded ones up here and some more over there, but I'm gonna need a lot more. Hopefully I can get through these big tall stacks as much as possible. That's a lot of boxes. And for moving boxes, we really only have these left. These long ones are made for like long things, so I feel like we're gonna use a lot of those. And these are meant for our monitors and stuff. And so we probably only have a couple left over after the monitors, like 1 or 2. And then we have these smaller, like 14-inch boxes. That's all we have left for those. And only a few of the big boys. And I was gonna steal a lot of these, like cut them open to be flat and use them to pack my big glass display case. So I might need to order more. I don't know. It's just another thing I'm stressing about. When I've got more flat boxes here for orders. I just keep the boxes from anything I open, like crinkle paper boxes, great for moving. They're nice and big. Hopefully some of these plastic tubs will be empty. I've kept some of the boxes from the notepads because they can be put back in there, all the ones that don't sell. Yeah. This room is the fullest in the house still. It stresses me out a little, but you know. The plan is unload the sketchbooks and then go through them to quality check. I highly doubt I'll get through all of them today. I guess it depends also when the delivery comes, but today's also a live stream day, so I thought I won't start streaming till after the delivery because it takes us usually a full hour just to haul everything inside. It is 4 pallets. I'm gonna love having a garage at the new place where we can just stick the pallets in there and worry about them later, unpack them at our own pace, because here it's like this mad rush to get them inside, especially if it's raining or something. It's not raining yet, although it is forecast to possibly rain later this afternoon. But yes, I want to go live going through the boxes. I don't know how long I'll go live though, because it does slow me down and I need to prioritize speed to get through all these, because I still have to do some more product photos for like the new witch hat sketchbooks. I still haven't technically taken photos of these bundles, but then I also want to do photos for a bundle of all the witch hat collection stuff, because I am doing a bundle. It'll be all the physical items, so basically everything except the digital download, and it's marked down 15%. That way I can hopefully offload more of the stuff. So yes, I'll need to do another little photo session and edit the photos. I've got the listings mostly made, like even for the stuff I don't have photos for, I've got the listings made. I just don't know the inventory counts and I don't know the weights for some stuff, and I'll need to slap on the photos, but I've just tried to be as prepared as possible. I was working a lot on the shop interface yesterday. Oh, and yesterday I also brought a bunch of donation stuff. Like I showed a pile of stuff that's trash and donate. I had brought a huge donation pile before even showing you all that. So we got rid of a lot of stuff. Yeah, exciting. But now I need to get rid of all this product. Yeah. And the annoying part about that is I wanted to order enough that I would not sell out right away and like have stuff long term in my shop, because it'd be annoying if you come across my sketchbooks on like a TikTok video or something and you're like, oh, I want to buy that, and you go to my shop and they're all sold out. You know, that's kind of annoying. So I was hoping, at least with the mushroom and daisy restock, that they would stay in stock for at least a few months. And who knows, they might, but now I want everything to, like, as much as possible to sell, because when we move, I can technically put the stuff on the moving truck, but it's $950 per 1,000 pounds is what it's costing us. And that includes everything like fuel, the driver's hotel stays, it's all inclusive. But the sketchbooks and notepads are very, very heavy. The sketchbook shipment alone is, I think it was 1,250 kilograms. Okay, I just did the conversion. That's 2,755.7 blah, blah, blah pounds. So it's approaching that 3,000 pound mark, which means it would cost us almost $3,000 to move it. And that's not even counting the notepads and planner pads, which are also extremely heavy. Each planner pad is 195 grams. And so that adds up real fast. Even the guy who came to do the estimate for all our stuff, he looked at the notepads and he was like, are you planning on bringing these? Because, whoa. And I was like, I know. This is so much blabbing to start off a vlog. I didn't think I would do this much talking, but oof, there's so much going through my brain. And I haven't done hair or makeup. I did put on some BB cream, but I feel like I'm gonna regret that because I'm gonna get so sweaty hauling in the book. So I'm like, okay, a nice thin t-shirt, some shorts. Yeah, do not do hair and makeup in advance. I've made that mistake before. But anyway, what I'm gonna do next is set up a camera downstairs so I can like film myself bringing the books in, but also that would be the stream setup. And I think it makes most sense to set up for the stream in the spare bedroom where the books are going, so I'm not hauling the boxes one by one back and forth through the two rooms. It just doesn't make sense. Because once the books are graded, they're probably gonna go straight back into the boxes they came from. So I think I'm just gonna pull out my little turquoise desk into that room. That'll be my workstation, and that way I can just get it all done in that same room. Okay, I am set up. I'm gonna let the audio come through the camera's mic from us bringing the packages in here. And I'll switch to my lav mic when I'm actually streaming, but yeah. Baby, what is all this? I've got a lamp over there. I've been messing with different extension options, but those are smart plugs. They've been kind of acting finicky, so I switched to that setup. I got Christian to take one of the light bulbs out of the ceiling so that the ceiling light wasn't quite as bright. And I put some cardboard in the window just so I'm not being backlit too much. So now it looks pretty good. Now I'm going to swap over the laundry and then get a bite to eat. I was gonna prep some food for like later today and tomorrow and the next couple days too. Like I was gonna make a chicken, rice, and veg meal and then some spaghetti, and that'd be our food for the week, but now I'm scared I'm running out of time. So I think I'm gonna just make the spaghetti right now because it's simple and quick, and I don't want too many things going on at once if the truck gets here. I was about to add the ground beef to the pan when someone came to the door. Almost gave me a heart attack. It was not the Sketchbook Delivery guy, just regular mailman. I was gonna have toast and save this for later, but now I'm like, maybe I just want the spaghetti now as soon as it's ready. Spaghetti for breakfast. I mean, it's like 12 now, but spaghetti for breakfast. Fold in the cheese. It's not my usual spaghetti bowl, but Yeah, there it is. Woohoo. Yeah, so exciting. Spaghetti. Okay. I ate the spaghetti, put the rest away, had a nice poo, and now still nothing. I would have had time to make the chicken. What do I do now? I kid you not, 5 seconds after I stopped recording just there, my phone rang. I got the call. Okay. The guy's a little lost. They gave him the wrong address. Anyway, he's on his way here with the pallets. Okay, perfect timing. Perfect. Okay. They have arrived. It's 4 skids instead of 3 this time, but they're not stacked as high. I don't think I had these corner pieces last time, but that's really nice because then the books are less squished, you know? So, yeah, I gotta load this all into the house. Yay! This box might be a little squished. Might be some B grades in there. The wind keeps slamming this gate shut. I'm gonna need to prop it open or like tie it with some string. Come out!
This is the perfect weather here.
Perfect what?
Like weather for this.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, this is how I was thinking to do it, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It should make it very convenient.
Yeah, and I can put the signs higher if we need to.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are bringing in all the boxes. My little time lapse was kind of ruined because pretty early on the camera stopped recording and it took me a very long time to notice. It's because I was using the Elgato Cam Link with my laptop and I don't know if it was just too warm or what, but it cut out. It wasn't even that hot of a day though. It was overcast. It started raining ever so slightly at one point, but then stopped. So it was actually kind of ideal, like not too warm, not too cold. And so, yeah, it took a while to bring all the books in. At one point, Christian had to go back to work for a meeting, but it ended up being shorter than anticipated. So I was like, thank you. So he could come help again. And yeah, here are all the boxes. So many, so heavy. My arms were dying. Ugh. Okay, I am slightly cooled down. I'm still kind of sweaty, but I changed out my clothes. Probably should have waited longer to change into dry clothes because I feel like I'm just getting them wet again, but feels good anyway. It's 2:52. I tweeted out to the Trainer Skittle account at 1:20 that the delivery driver was here because I was tweeting while he was unloading. And so it's been a while. Been like an hour and a half, including my little cool down phase here. Mushroom. So I'm streaming now, and I'm about to start opening up some boxes. I just wanted to sit for a little bit on my stool. I did open one box because I wasn't sure if Witch Hat 1 was cream or white, because last time 1 was cream and 2 was white, but I wasn't sure if it'd be the same this time, and so I had to open one up. So I've actually seen one of the Witch Hat books. Oh, I didn't get a good look. I was kind of just quickly checking outside. I cut it open. So we have to open them up and take a look officially. And the box I opened is at the bottom of the stack, so we'll just open a different one. This one feels mostly empty. It's one of the lighter ones. So let's start here. How exciting. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're way better than the pictures I saw. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's so much glare. I gotta take the plastic off. So this is the cream one. And they have a paper on the back this time, which has some info about it, but it's the main reason I wanted something on the back is because when these are stacked in boxes, the embroidery from one book digs in to the back of another book. So this was to protect them. Plus, they were just less crushed on the pallets this time. So I think that will also help. So yeah, this one has white paper and cream paper. For Mushroom and Daisy, I only stocked one paper type for each just because it's minimum 500 for each type, and I only wanted to order 500 of each book, so this comes off. That's just, ooh, that's nice. Okay. Wait, let me just do this. I really wish I ordered more of these, but at the same time not, since we are moving, but oh my god. I feel like these are gonna sell so fast. The camera never does it justice. Oh my god. The white balance is wrong. No! It's looking too cool toned. It's a warm, well, at least this purple's a warm purple. Looks warmer when I'm by this light. Maybe the ceiling lights are just too cool. And then this is the inside. The Baylee J is a little more noticeable, well, a lot more noticeable than the other ones. Because I just did the logo differently. It's the thicker one. Wait, but isn't the thinner one the official one? Oh, I don't know. I change my mind all the time. I kind of flip-flop between two. But yeah, this is a cream paper one. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So excited. I haven't seen this in person. Like, they sent me a photo of the cloth. That's all I've seen. I haven't seen a fully assembled book, and I haven't seen the embroidery in person. So, oh baby. The leaves show up nicely too. That's perfect. Okay. Ma'am? Okay, she moved because I went towards her and she squirmed. She was curled up in the squished box like her little kiki bed. You being a weirdo? Are you being a weirdo? Oh, she's so heavy, she's crushing the box. No, no, she's not. No, she's not. Well, my stream crashed 5 minutes before it was due to end, so I guess that's that. I'm gonna keep checking more books. I made good progress. I got through all the cream witch hats, which are stacked right there, and then the spot where they were, I'm putting the mushrooms, just because it doesn't make sense to like take a stack out then put it back where it came from, because it's just like extra moving. Like, why stack them to the side when I can stack them directly into one of the back spots? And so yeah, I got through all of those, and I'm on the mushroom ones right now. So mushrooms are going in that corner currently. The mushroom sketchbooks. I'm through maybe close to half of them, and I found one B grade. One. And it's like not even that bad of a B grade. Yeah, so I'm like, why am I even doing this? Oh god. I'm like, oh, just assume there's one box of B grades, call it a day. But I'm gonna keep going through them. Daisy for sure needs a closer look because of the detailing on the leaves. Yeah, so far there's hardly any B grades. Like for Witch Hat 1, I had one box of 16 plus one extra, so 17. But I still need to go back through some of them because some of them I want to just like open the plastic a little and check something because they might not actually be B grades. But still, one box out of all of these, that's insane. So really good ratio here. Even though it makes it feel like quality checking is pointless, but it's not pointless. This is what you would hope for when quality checking. I'm also definitely faster when I'm standing. It's just a little more efficient, even though I'm so tired after hauling all those books in. I was sitting for a while, now I've been standing for a while. Maybe go back to sitting again later. Just try to get through more of these. Ideally, I would leave only one stack of these for tomorrow, like one variant. So I'm gonna keep on trucking, get through the mushrooms, and then hopefully through all the daisies, then leave these ones for tomorrow. It's the goal anyway. We'll see how long it takes. Okay, it's the next morning. It's Wednesday, the day before the shop update. I have a lot left to do. I'm in a lot of pain from yesterday. My arms hurt so bad, like all the way up. Forearm, elbow. My biceps are really bad. And my shoulders are hurting bad too, so I have to get through that final stack of boxes just to check over all the sketchbooks. And I gotta do the product photos, edit them, finalize the listings. And I realized I also need to try to edit this at some point. I don't have to do all of it today, but I'm just like, well, when am I gonna have time to edit this before Saturday? Like, I'll have to try to squeeze in bits here and there, maybe. Oh yeah, because I also wanted to do like prep the bundles, the witch hat bundles today, so. Will I get any editing done? I don't know. This one has a double paper in the back. I wonder if there are more like that. I don't usually check the back because it's just covered in cardstock. There's not really anything to check, but whoever gets this one's getting 2 papers. Okay, quality checking / inventory for these is done. I do have to move this stack into this empty spot now. What's interesting is I had exactly 500 of each book type except the white witch hats. I had 505. Last time they were anywhere from 11 to 16 extras of each. This time it was like exact amounts except 5 extras of this. Inventory's so easy because I'm like, okay, there are 4 boxes per layer. It's 7 layers high, then add on the extras. Very quick, very easy. And these are my A versus B grade counts. The witch hat ones are 1 short. That's because I took a book from each and I probably will subtract additional copies. I mean, I always put up fewer than what I actually have. I times my inventory by 0.97 so that I withhold 3%, but I mean withhold extras just to give away to friends and family. So I'll subtract for the bay keep, as I call it, and then I'll times that by 0.97, and that's how I get my inventory numbers. But I want to go into the warehouse and find my stragglers and see how many leftovers I had. Because of the 3% I did have to send out some orders that went missing or other issues, but there are still some left, so I can put those ones back up for sale. Every body part hurts. I mean, these can just stay in their sleeves, hey? Green. Okay.
It smells like a donut in here. Oh, it's probably a coffee.
Yeah.
It's 100% that.
Okay, so these should all be A grades because I was only sleeving the A grades. And then I gotta take a look at these. I think these were B's. This one's just open. It doesn't look like a B grade. I'm just thinking, like, where am I gonna put the sketchbooks when I'm packaging? Some could go under, but I'm not gonna have room for everything. I mean, if I move the computer, maybe there, but I have to bend over every time. Last time I had them up here, but then it's like, where do I put the finished packages? It's always a pain. But what if I steal one of our storage units from the storage room, since they're not really being used? There's a few things on them. Since we packed a lot up, there's not much. 2 little Christmas trees. This is for my ring light. It's empty right now. Yeah, and a couple computer boxes. I'm gonna snatch this. What if I replaced this table with the storage shelves and then I have multiple levels? Ta-da! That was the thought. Anyway, now I can reach more things. Hopefully these shelves can hold Rick. I mean, it should. He do be thick. And I could still have the table here if I want. Here's the after, sort of, except that not everything's out on the shelf. I'm gonna wait to unload more books, like maybe I'll do that tomorrow morning. But books can go on these shelves. I've got the B grade ones up top already, so that's nice. Plenty of space, plus I have this. I can kind of slide it back and forth depending how much space I want, you know? I'm gonna go do the product photos now. I don't want to keep unpacking books because every time I pick up something heavy or just like push this table, I just don't feel well. I mean, I don't feel well when I'm not pushing anything either, but it's like worse when I'm handling stuff. I think it might be the coffee and Bailey's I had because we had this Bailey's sitting out, like, which is fine. It doesn't need to be refrigerated. It was left over from our Victoria family trip, and I finally decided to have some, and there was enough for like one cup of coffee only in there, but Ever since I drank it, I've just been like sweaty, lightheaded, a little nauseous, and I'm like, oh, something's wrong with this drink. And when I like lift or bend over, it just gets worse. So I'm gonna go do the product photos. I ended up resting a little bit before doing the product photos, just for an hour or so. And I feel mostly better now, but I have heartburn now for some reason. It's just one thing after another, but photos are done. I was finalizing all the details with the shop, and I think it's good to go. Fingers crossed there's no problems. And now I can start working on those bundles. It's currently 7:30, so maybe I can get through them all. Christian did offer to help, so. Okay, we got all the bundles done. It was such a huge help having Christian, and yeah, they're all done. Here's how the warehouse is looking. It's so packed. These are all the bundles here. More down here, more here, more here. The rest are not even in this room. They're over here. These and those. And I was just tidying up a little bit. So here's where we're at in terms of everything. I got B grades up top, and then I could put others up there once the B grades are all packed, because there's not many of them. That's all of them. So then for now, I have the A grades down here. I might change up this order. I also don't know if I'm going to like having to reach over for the crink. But like I said, once the space clears, I'll have more options. But I just have a few books out for now. Oh, I could move some more of the prints forward since we got through a big chunk of the stack with the bundles. I could put out more of these locking clasps. I'll do a few more things in the morning, but for now, this is done and I'm pretty much all ready. I mean, ideally, I would have the vlog edited also before the launch, but I'll just squeeze it in where I can. So thanks for watching. Thanks in advance to anyone who orders anything from my shop. By the time you're seeing this, the shop is open, and I will see you in the next one. It's actually warmer down